Usually, I hate having to tell you guys about games that may never come to the Western market, but if you don't mind using a VPN or a possible translator for at least a whole year, then you might find this one quite exciting. Hello everyone, it's DA here. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you are doing fantastic. So what is Project BBQ or Project BBQ? Well, this is a 3D version of Dungeon Fighters Online. In easier terms, it is dungeon crawler slash MMORPG. It is an already established and really popular IP all across the world, so a news of this game coming in a 3D form has me really excited for what it has to do. There is a fleshed out world with different regions, enemies, and bosses which are built upon the established lore of the Dungeon Fighters. When a game already has a prequel or an alternate version, the amount of work done later on is quite limited since there is some solid foundation or at least a clear source material to go upon. So this is one of the really cool things about this, at least if we're looking at it on paper. If you've ever played games such as Kurtzspell, then this game is quite similar but better. The goal is to navigate the world with having the baddest gear, beating powerful enemies, climbing up the ladder of high fashion, and doing everything in style. There is an array of weapons, 7 to 8 classes, and abilities to build around. The game is not just your typical hack and slash MMORPG, it has that anime vibe to it, which I really like. You have the consecutive combos, the spamming of abilities, the animation is fluid and quite fresh, and I love the way it blends well. The colors are just so vibrant in this game. You have the giant monsters which makes you want to play the game already. The fighting style is in a 3D space and it is quite reminiscent of games such as Black Desert Online. Now, my biggest issue about this type of games is the restriction in classes, and you guys already know about this. You've seen it in other games, and I hope that that decision doesn't carry over to this one. I always hated it whenever they gender lock classes in RPGs. Based on the 2D version of the game, there are gunners, priest, fighters, slayer, mage, and I believe there is also a knight class and a thief class. As most of the games out there, you could take on the world solo or in groups. One of the cool things about this game is going to be the enemy designs. The enemies are not too generic and their actions are also quite interesting. As someone who has played Dungeon Fighters Online, it is interesting to see familiar figures in a different space. I really hope that this game is more than just a transformation into 3D. I hope that they build upon it severely. So what are my concerns about this game? Well, for starters, it is being published by Nexon, and I really don't like the Nexon launcher. A lot of you probably have had some crazy experiences with Nexon before, so this is not a brand new story. They also have a crazy customer service, so if you accidentally got locked out or blocked, it can be hard for you to get your account back or even log back in. The second thing about this is going to be the region situation. Games not launching in the West can be quite devastating, especially when the devs are not talking about the possibility of it even arriving at all. Personally, I think they don't like Western market because we don't like microtransactions in the Western market. So that is one of the biggest things. If you want to make money and you want to load the game with microtransactions, then you can go to the Asian market. That is acceptable over there. Other than that, I am really excited about this game. Rumor is that it will be launching later on this year, but there is no news on Western release yet. Now, this game and Blue Protocol are on my radar, but I would like to hear your thoughts on this Project BBQ and other anime style RPGs coming out later this year. I really appreciate your support in every single spotlight video because that really inspires me to do more of this. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.